Your attitude is the foundation on which everything else builds. It's how you approach challenges, how you see opportunities, and most importantly, how you respond to setbacks. A positive, determined, and open mindset has the power to transform your life and put you on the path to success. In this video, we're going to explore why the right attitude is the most important factor in achieving success. We'll break down actionable steps to help you shift your mindset, focus on what really matters, and develop the attitude that will not only propel you forward, but also attract opportunities along the way. If you're ready to unlock your full potential and start seeing success more clearly, this video is for you. You'll learn how to take responsibility for your attitude, learn from every experience, and even turn challenges into stepping stones toward achieving your goals. Stick around because your attitude might be the key to attracting the success you deserve. Number 1, take responsibility for your attitude. Success is something we all desire. It's not just about money or status, but about achieving the life we envision for ourselves, be it personal growth, fulfilling relationships, or a sense of accomplishment. What many don't realize, though, is that the foundation of success is something incredibly simple: attitude. Your attitude is the key that unlocks the door to everything you want in life. The truth is, success doesn't come by accident. It doesn't just appear without effort. Success is attracted to you through the way you think, feel, and act. To attract success, you must first cultivate the right attitude. When we talk about success, too many people forget that the journey to it starts within. It starts with the way we choose to view the world. You see, success isn't a result of external circumstances. It's the product of how we respond to those circumstances. The first and most crucial thing to understand is that you are responsible for your attitude. Taking full responsibility for your attitude means acknowledging that no one and nothing can dictate how you feel unless you allow it. Your boss, the traffic, a comment made by someone, none of these things can control your mood unless you let them. Your attitude isn't something that happens to you. It's something you actively choose moment by moment. When you realize this, you begin to see the incredible power you have. You have the power to choose how you respond. Every situation, no matter how challenging, can be met with a mindset that serves your goals. If you choose to see obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and failures as stepping stones, then you begin to align yourself with the very energy that attracts success. Taking responsibility for your attitude means understanding that the way you feel today will influence what you do tomorrow. If you wake up feeling frustrated or defeated, it's easy to carry that attitude throughout your day. But if you choose to adopt a mindset of gratitude, hope, and determination, you'll see opportunities instead of roadblocks, and those opportunities are what lead to success. Now let's dive deeper into this. Your attitude not only shapes your emotions but also determines the actions you take. When you have a positive attitude, your actions reflect that energy. You approach each task with enthusiasm, you look for solutions instead of problems, and you engage with others in a way that brings out the best in them. You take inspired action because you believe that progress is possible. You understand that every step, no matter how small, takes you closer to your goals. On the other hand, when your attitude is negative, your actions are clouded by doubt and fear. Instead of acting with confidence, you might hesitate, procrastinate, or even avoid opportunities altogether. The right attitude drives you to take consistent, positive action. The wrong attitude causes you to remain stuck, immobilized by fear or uncertainty. Think about it. When you feel confident, how do you act? You move forward, you take risks, you reach out to others. But when you feel uncertain or negative, how do you act? You shrink back. You hold yourself back from opportunities. This is the power of attitude. It drives your actions, and your actions create your outcomes. The real key to success lies in your ability to take consistent positive action. Success isn't a one-time event. It doesn't happen in a burst of effort or a single decision. It's the result of consistent daily actions that align with your goals. This is where attitude plays its most critical role. A person with the right attitude doesn't give up when things get tough. They stay focused on their vision, and they keep moving forward, no matter the challenges. When you have the right attitude, you understand that success isn't about achieving a single goal. It's about the long-term process of becoming the kind of person who can handle success, who can sustain success, and who can grow with success. The right attitude helps you keep going when others quit. It helps you rise above adversity and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Now, I want you to consider this. Positivity is a powerful tool. When you choose to maintain a positive attitude, you begin to notice things you never saw before. You see opportunities instead of problems. You see solutions instead of dead ends. Positivity allows you to see the good in every situation, even when things aren't going the way you planned. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties of life. It means acknowledging that even in tough times, there are lessons to be learned and ways to grow. It means knowing that setbacks are not permanent, and that with the right mindset, you can navigate any challenge. Positivity is about choosing to see beyond the immediate obstacles and focusing on the bigger picture. But positivity alone won't get you where you want to go. It's not enough to simply think positively. You must also take action. You must be willing to do the work, to show up every day, and to take consistent steps toward your goals. The right attitude fuels the energy needed to keep moving forward. It drives you to keep working, even when the results aren't immediate. But don't forget this: the people you surround yourself with play a huge role in your attitude. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If those people are negative, pessimistic, and focused on problems, it won't be long before their mindset starts to influence yours, and that can hold you back from achieving your goals. If you want to develop the right attitude, you need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who challenge you to be better, and people who lift you up when you're feeling down. The right people will help you maintain a positive attitude, even when life gets tough. They'll remind you of your potential and help you stay focused on what's important. The people you choose to be around should support your growth and your ambitions. They should encourage you to keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles. Because when you surround yourself with the right people, your attitude will reflect the energy they bring into your life, and that energy will be the driving force behind your success. To sum it up, success doesn't just come to those who work the hardest or the smartest. It comes to those who cultivate the right attitude. Success is attracted to those who take responsibility for their mindset, who choose to respond to life's challenges with positivity, and who consistently take action toward their goals. When you choose the right attitude, you begin to see opportunities that others miss. You begin to act with confidence, and your actions lead to success. But remember, this isn't a one-time thing. Success is the result of consistency. It's about showing up every day with the right attitude, doing the work, and staying committed to your vision. Number 2, learn from every experience. Every experience in life, whether it's a success or a failure, holds a lesson. Often, people overlook the value that comes from experiences that don't go according to plan. In reality, the most valuable lessons are often hidden within these very moments. We all go through challenges, face obstacles, and encounter difficulties that seem overwhelming at the time. But it's in these very situations that growth occurs. Every experience has the potential to teach you something that can move you closer to the success you desire, but only if you are willing to learn from it. The key to making the most of your experiences lies in your ability to take a step back and reflect. When something doesn't go the way you envisioned, it's easy to feel defeated or discouraged. It's easy to blame the situation, blame others, or even blame yourself. But that kind of thinking will only keep you stuck. If you want to move forward, you need to shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you can learn from the situation. Ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? What can I do differently next time? Learning from every experience doesn't mean you have to be perfect. In fact, it's the mistakes and setbacks that often teach us the most. You don't have to get everything right all the time. What's important is how you respond when things don't go as planned. When you face a setback, take it as an opportunity to learn and grow. No experience is ever wasted if you choose to learn from it. A powerful way to learn from every experience is by being honest with yourself. It's easy to make excuses or justify your actions when things don't turn out the way you want them to. But self-awareness and self-honesty are essential to growth. If you can reflect on your actions and recognize where you can improve, you take away a valuable lesson that can help you in the future. Recognizing your weaknesses doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong because it allows you to improve. The willingness to learn from every experience also means being open to feedback. Often we are so focused on our own thoughts and ideas that we overlook the feedback we receive from others. Whether it's feedback from a colleague, a mentor, or even a family member, this feedback can offer valuable insights that help you grow. Don't be afraid to listen, and don't take criticism personally. Instead, look for the wisdom in the feedback. Sometimes the most important lessons come from the people around you. They can help you see things from a perspective that you might not have considered. When you make a habit of learning from every experience, you begin to develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to stay focused on your goals even when things get tough. Resilience doesn't mean you won't experience disappointment, frustration, or failure. It means that when these things happen, you won't stay down. You will get back up, you will learn from the experience, and you will keep moving forward. Another important aspect of learning from every experience is embracing the idea of continuous improvement. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's about constantly evolving and becoming a better version of yourself every day. When you view life as a learning experience, every moment becomes an opportunity to improve. Every challenge becomes a lesson in disguise. Success is not about reaching a certain point. It's about the progress you make along the way. It's about the small improvements that add up over time. The key is to keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for better. One of the best ways to learn from experience is by developing a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to develop their skills and abilities. They believe that with effort, persistence, and a willingness to learn, they can improve and grow. On the other hand, people with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are static and that failure is a reflection of their limitations. A growth mindset allows you to view every experience as an opportunity for growth, not as a reflection of your worth or abilities. Learning from every experience also means being patient with yourself. Growth takes time. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't improve overnight. But success is built over time, one experience at a time. Each experience, no matter how small, contributes to your overall growth. Keep that in mind as you move forward. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And know that every experience is preparing you for greater success in the future. In addition, learning from experience requires a level of humility. No matter how much you know or how successful you become, there's always more to learn. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. Humility allows you to approach each experience with an open mind, to be receptive to new ideas, and to remain teachable. The best learners are those who are willing to admit they don't know everything. They are open to new information, new strategies, and new ways of thinking. This openness allows them to continuously grow and improve. Every experience you have contributes to the person you are becoming. Whether it's a victory or a failure, it's all part of the journey. Success isn't about avoiding mistakes, it's about learning from them. The person who learns from their experiences becomes stronger, wiser, and more capable. The key to success is not in avoiding mistakes, but in how you respond to them. Every experience, whether positive or negative, has something to teach you. The more you learn from each experience, the closer you come to achieving the success you desire. Life doesn't always go as planned. There will be detours, bumps in the road, and moments of disappointment. But if you learn to see every experience as an opportunity for growth, you will find that these moments aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They are preparing you for something greater. And as you continue to learn, you will find that success becomes a natural byproduct of your efforts. Number 3, focus on what you can control in life. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the things that are outside of our control. We live in a world that is constantly changing, where we face circumstances we didn't choose, situations that seem beyond our reach, and challenges that feel too big to handle. It's natural to feel frustrated when things don't go according to plan, when you can't control the outcome, or when the circumstances aren't in your favor. However, one of the most important lessons you can learn is this: focus on what you can control. The truth is, we spend too much of our time and energy worrying about things that we have no influence over. We get caught up in things like the opinions of others, the unpredictability of the future, or events that happen beyond our control. When you place your attention on what you can't control, you drain your mental and emotional energy, leaving you feeling helpless and frustrated. But when you focus on what you can control, you reclaim your power and begin to take proactive steps toward your goals. The first and most important thing you can control is your mindset, your attitude, your perspective, and the way you choose to respond to situations are all within your control. You may not be able to control how other people act or what happens in the world around you, but you can always control how you think and how you respond. This is where your power lies. When you choose to maintain a positive and solution-oriented mindset, you set yourself up for success, no matter what happens around you. Another aspect of your life that you can control is your actions. You can't control the outcome of every situation, but you can control the effort you put in. You can control your work ethic, your level of commitment, and the actions you take toward achieving your goals. Every day you are faced with decisions about how you will use your time, your energy, and your resources. When you focus on making those decisions in a way that aligns with your values and goals, you start to build momentum. Success is not about controlling every detail of your life, but about consistently making decisions that move you in the right direction. Your habits are another key area where you have control. The way you spend your time every day, the routines you develop, and the choices you make shape your life. If you focus on developing positive habits, whether that's exercising regularly, learning new skills, reading, or practicing gratitude, you create a foundation for success. You don't have to worry about everything at once. Instead, focus on taking small, consistent actions that align with your long-term goals. Over time, these habits will compound, and the results will follow. Focus on the things you can do right now. It's easy to get lost in thinking about everything that could happen in the future, or everything that's wrong with the present. But the most important moment is the one you're in. The actions you take today are the ones that will shape your tomorrow. If you spend too much time worrying about what might go wrong, you miss out on the opportunities available to you right now. You can't change the past, and you can't predict the future, but you can always control how you act in the present. One of the best ways to focus on what you can control is by setting clear goals. When you have a clear vision of where you want to go, it's easier to direct your energy and focus on the actions that will take you there. Goals give you a sense of purpose and direction. They help you stay focused on what matters most, instead of getting sidetracked by distractions or things outside of your control. If you don't have goals, you risk drifting through life without a clear sense of purpose. But when you set meaningful, specific goals, you can focus your attention on the things that will get you closer to achieving them. The people you surround yourself with are also an important factor. While you can't control other people's behavior, you can control the relationships you build. Surround yourself with individuals who support your growth, encourage your success, and challenge you to be better. By choosing to spend time with positive, motivated individuals, you create an environment that fosters growth and success. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with negativity, criticism, or toxic influences, it becomes harder to maintain focus and motivation. Choose your inner circle wisely, because their energy and attitudes will influence your own. Focus on what you can control and let go of the need to control everything. Perfectionism can be a major roadblock to progress. Many people get stuck in the trap of wanting everything to be perfect before they take action. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right conditions. But the reality is that waiting for everything to be perfect only leads to procrastination and missed opportunities. Take action now. Do what you can with what you have. You don't need all the answers, all the resources, or all the time in the world. You just need the determination to move forward, even if it's in small steps. Focusing on what you can control also means letting go of the need to compare yourself to others. It's easy to look around and see what others are doing, what they have achieved, or how their life looks, and feel like you're falling behind. But the truth is, your journey is unique. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your progress, not someone else's. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. Let go of perfectionism and embrace progress. Focus on what you can do today to move forward. Every action, every decision, and every habit you implement adds up over time. Instead of worrying about things outside of your control, turn your attention to the areas where you can make a difference. The more you focus on your actions, your mindset, and your habits, the more you will see results. Another aspect of life that you can control is how you manage your time. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have, and how you use it will determine the quality of your life. It's easy to get distracted by social media, television, or other non-productive activities. But when you focus on managing your time wisely, prioritizing what's important, cutting out distractions, and focusing on tasks that move you toward your goals, you set yourself up for success. Time management is not about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most. Number 4, be open to feedback and change. One of the most powerful ways to achieve success in any area of your life is by being open to feedback and change. Often people are so focused on their own ideas and plans that they become closed off to anything that challenges their thinking or suggests a different approach. But in reality, feedback and change are two of the most valuable tools you have for personal and professional growth. If you want to succeed, you need to embrace both of them. Let's start with feedback. Feedback is one of the greatest gifts you can receive, even if it's not always what you want to hear. Too many people avoid feedback because they fear criticism or don't want to hear that they're doing something wrong. But this mindset will only hold you back. When you avoid feedback, you limit your growth and potential. Feedback provides you with information that you wouldn't necessarily get from your own perspective. It helps you identify blind spots, areas for improvement, and things you might not have even realized you were overlooking. Being open to feedback means being willing to hear the truth, even if it stings a little. It means accepting that you don't have all the answers and being open to learning from others. This doesn't mean that you need to take every piece of feedback to heart, but it does mean that you approach it with an open mind. Understand that feedback isn't about personal failure. It's about improving yourself and your results. The more open you are to feedback, the more you will be able to grow and evolve. Now, how do you handle feedback when you receive it? First, it's important to listen without becoming defensive. It's natural to want to explain yourself or justify your actions. But the key to growth is to listen carefully, absorb what's being said, and reflect on how you can use that information to improve. Don't see feedback as an attack, but as an opportunity to improve. Take time to process it and consider how it can help you move closer to your goals. Constructive criticism isn't meant to tear you down. It's meant to build you up and guide you toward better choices and better outcomes. But being open to feedback isn't just about listening to others. It's also about self-reflection. After receiving feedback, take a moment to evaluate yourself. Are there areas where you could improve? Are there habits or patterns that might be holding you back? Self-reflection is a key part of growth. It allows you to see where you can adjust and change in order to be more effective, more productive, and more successful. Feedback, when paired with self-reflection, creates a powerful force for improvement. Another key element of success is being open to change. Change is inevitable in life. The world is constantly shifting, and what worked yesterday may not work today. If you resist change, you risk staying stuck in outdated methods and limiting your progress. On the other hand, being open to change allows you to adapt, grow, and evolve with the times. Success isn't about staying the same. It's about being willing to evolve and improve, even when things feel uncomfortable. Being open to change means understanding that your current approach may not always be the best one. Sometimes it's necessary to reassess your methods and adjust your strategy. Maybe the way you've been doing things is no longer effective, or maybe there's a better way to reach your goals. Change can be difficult, and it can feel unsettling, but it's often the very thing that leads to growth and success. If you're willing to make changes when needed, you set yourself up for better outcomes. A big part of being open to change is letting go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve you. We all have habits and thought patterns that we've developed over time, and some of them may be holding us back. If you're going to succeed, you need to be willing to examine your habits and beliefs and ask yourself whether they're still helping you move forward. Sometimes we hold on to things simply because they're familiar, but familiarity doesn't always equal progress. The willingness to let go of what's comfortable, even if it's difficult, is a sign of growth and strength. Open-mindedness is another important aspect of embracing feedback and change. When you approach new ideas with an open mind, you give yourself the opportunity to learn and grow. Don't be so set in your ways that you become rigid in your thinking. Challenge yourself to consider other perspectives, new approaches, and different viewpoints. Open-mindedness allows you to be flexible and adaptable, which is essential for long-term success. The more you're able to adjust and shift your mindset, the more opportunities you'll see, and the more capable you'll become at handling challenges. Being open to feedback and change also means being proactive about seeking out opportunities for improvement. Don't wait for others to tell you what needs to be changed. Look for areas in your own life where you can make adjustments. Seek out advice from mentors, colleagues, or others who have experience in the areas where you want to improve. Take the initiative to learn new skills, develop new habits, and explore new ways of doing things. The more proactive you are about seeking feedback and change, the faster you'll grow and the more success you'll attract. It's also important to recognize that change takes time. It's easy to expect instant results, but real transformation happens gradually. When you're open to change, be patient with yourself. Understand that progress takes time, and that setbacks are a natural part of the process. Stay committed to your goals, and trust that by embracing change and acting on feedback, you will see results over time. Remember that the journey to success is not always linear. There will be ups and downs, but it's how you respond to those moments that will determine your success in the long run. One of the most important things to remember is that you don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to have everything figured out. What matters is your willingness to learn, adapt, and grow. Being open to feedback and change doesn't mean you won't face challenges or make mistakes. It simply means that when those challenges come, you're ready to learn from them and adjust your approach. Success isn't about avoiding mistakes or staying the same. It's about learning from everything, embracing change, and continuing to grow. The more you embrace feedback, the more you will learn. The more you embrace change, the more opportunities you will find. Together, feedback and change create a powerful combination that can help you achieve anything you set your mind to. Success doesn't come from sticking with the status quo. It comes from being willing to evolve, grow, and continuously improve. Number 5, lead with kindness and respect. In a world that can sometimes feel rushed, competitive, and transactional, showing kindness and respect is a sign of strength, not weakness. In fact, it's one of the most effective ways to build meaningful relationships, earn trust, and inspire others to follow your example. The way you treat others not only influences how they perceive you, but also shapes the environment around you. When you lead with kindness and respect, you create an atmosphere where collaboration, trust, and success can thrive. It starts with recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of others. Every person you meet, whether they're in a position of power or in a seemingly less important role, deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. We all have our struggles, our challenges, and our dreams. When you approach others with empathy and understanding, you create a connection that goes beyond mere transactions. People are more likely to respect you, support you, and be motivated to work alongside you when they feel seen, heard, and valued. The act of leading with kindness doesn't require grand gestures. It's the small, everyday acts that make the biggest impact. A genuine compliment, a simple thank you, or taking the time to listen to someone can go a long way in building trust and fostering positive relationships. Kindness doesn't have to be complicated. It's about showing that you care about others, that their well-being matters to you, and that you're willing to treat them with the same dignity you would want for yourself. Respect, too, is essential for effective leadership. Respect isn't about agreeing with everyone all the time. It's about acknowledging that each person has unique experiences, perspectives, and contributions to offer. When you show respect, you create a sense of safety and openness that encourages collaboration and growth. Respect allows you to value the diversity of thought and experience that people bring to the table, which leads to better ideas, more innovation, and stronger teamwork. One of the most important aspects of leading with respect is the way you listen to others. Listening doesn't just mean hearing the words someone is saying. It means being fully present, understanding their point of view, and showing that their opinion matters. Active listening is a sign of respect. When you listen attentively and without judgment, you create an environment where others feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. This leads to better decision-making and problem-solving, because everyone feels valued and empowered to contribute. Kindness and respect also mean being considerate of others' time and energy. People appreciate leaders who respect their time, who don't ask them to do more than is reasonable, and who acknowledge the hard work they put in. When you respect someone's time, you're showing that you value their contributions and understand that they have their own priorities and responsibilities. This creates a sense of mutual respect that fosters a positive work culture and strengthens relationships. Leading with kindness doesn't mean you have to be passive or avoid difficult conversations. It's about approaching challenges with empathy and understanding, even when the situation is tough. A good leader knows that kindness isn't about being soft or letting things slide. It's about approaching others with a spirit of cooperation and working through disagreements or issues in a way that leaves everyone feeling respected and heard. Kindness and respect can coexist with firmness and decisiveness. You can set clear expectations, make tough decisions, and still treat people with kindness and respect in the process. Another key to leading with kindness and respect is the way you acknowledge others' achievements and contributions. When you take the time to celebrate others' successes, big or small, you show that you value and appreciate their efforts. Recognition doesn't have to be extravagant. A simple thank you or acknowledgement in front of the team can go a long way in boosting morale and fostering a positive work environment. When people feel appreciated, they are more likely to continue putting in their best effort and to support you in achieving shared goals. In addition, showing kindness and respect means being mindful of the words you choose. Words are powerful, and they can either lift someone up or tear them down. When you speak to others, be intentional with your words. Avoid sarcasm, disrespectful comments, or harsh criticism. Instead, use language that encourages, uplifts, and motivates. A leader who speaks with kindness and respect fosters a culture where people feel safe to express themselves, take risks, and contribute to the success of the team. Kindness and respect are also reflected in how you handle mistakes and failures. Everyone makes mistakes, and how you respond to others when they fall short speaks volumes about your leadership. A good leader doesn't criticize or berate people for their mistakes. Instead, they offer constructive feedback, help them learn from the experience, and encourage them to keep going. Respecting others means understanding that they are not defined by their failures, but by their ability to learn, grow, and improve. When you lead with this mindset, you create an environment where people feel supported and empowered to keep moving forward, even in the face of setbacks. The impact of leading with kindness and respect extends beyond the immediate team or organization. When you lead with kindness and respect, you inspire others to do the same. This creates a ripple effect, where people begin treating one another with more empathy and understanding, not just within the workplace, but in all areas of their lives. As you lead with kindness, you encourage others to adopt this mindset, which in turn builds stronger communities, more connected relationships, and a more positive culture overall. Being a leader with kindness and respect also means being open to others' needs and perspectives. It's about serving others, not just telling them what to do. A great leader doesn't see themselves as above others, but as someone who is there to support and guide their team. When you approach leadership with a mindset of service, you naturally treat others with kindness because you're focused on helping them succeed, not just on advancing your own agenda. True leadership is not about titles or positions, it's about influence. And the way you treat others is the foundation of that influence. The more you lead with kindness and respect, the more people will trust you, follow you, and support your vision. When you show that you care about others' well-being, success, and growth, you inspire loyalty and build lasting relationships. People are more likely to go the extra mile for someone who treats them with respect and shows kindness, even when the work gets tough. Number 6. Overcoming challenges through the right mindset. What truly sets successful people apart is their mindset when faced with adversity. Challenges don't define you. Your mindset does. How you approach problems, setbacks, and difficult times directly impacts your ability to overcome them and achieve success. The right mindset is the foundation of resilience. Resilience isn't about never facing difficulties, but about how you respond to them. It's about maintaining a positive outlook even when things aren't going your way. Challenges are inevitable, but your reaction to them is entirely in your hands. With the right mindset, you can face any challenge with confidence and determination, knowing that it is simply part of the journey towards success. One of the most powerful things you can do when you encounter a challenge is to stay calm. Stress and anxiety are natural responses to difficult situations, but they don't help you solve problems. Staying calm allows you to think clearly and assess the situation objectively. When you let go of panic, you open up the space to find solutions, make thoughtful decisions, and take appropriate action. It's the ability to keep your composure in the face of adversity that helps you see beyond the immediate difficulty and focus on the bigger picture. It's also crucial to understand that challenges often carry valuable lessons. Every time you face an obstacle, there's an opportunity to learn something new. Whether it's a skill you need to develop, a mistake you need to learn from, or a better way to approach things, challenges often teach us more than success does. The right mindset views challenges as opportunities for growth, not as roadblocks. This shift in perspective allows you to approach problems with a solution-oriented attitude, rather than getting bogged down in frustration or discouragement. When you face challenges, it's easy to become fixated on the negative aspects. You might focus on how hard things are, or how unfair the situation feels. But the right mindset focuses on what can be done to move forward. Instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on what you can control. Take one step at a time and look for the opportunities within the challenge. Every obstacle contains a chance to strengthen your character, build your skills, and learn more about yourself. A positive mindset doesn't ignore difficulties. It looks for ways to navigate them. Another aspect of overcoming challenges through the right mindset is maintaining persistence. Success rarely happens overnight, and setbacks are part of the process. The key is not to give up. Many people face challenges and stop halfway, believing that the road ahead is too difficult or too long. But it's often those who persist through adversity who eventually find success. The right mindset doesn't let failure or difficulty deter you. Instead, it motivates you to keep going, to keep pushing through, and to keep taking steps toward your goal, no matter how many obstacles are in your path. Every time you overcome a challenge, you grow stronger and more capable, and this strength builds the resilience necessary for future challenges. It's also important to surround yourself with the right people when facing challenges. The right mindset doesn't believe that you have to do everything alone. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, having a support network can make a huge difference. Positive, supportive people help you stay focused on your goals, offer valuable advice, and provide encouragement when times get tough. When you're surrounded by people who believe in you, their energy and belief can help lift you up when your own confidence wavers. Remember, overcoming challenges doesn't mean you have to do it in isolation. One of the most powerful things you can do when you're facing adversity is to stay focused on your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What is the ultimate goal you're striving for? Keeping your purpose in mind when things get tough can give you the strength and motivation to keep going. Challenges are often temporary, but your purpose is the driving force that will help you push through. When you focus on your deeper reasons for pursuing your goals, it becomes easier to keep moving forward, even when things seem difficult. Embracing flexibility is another key component of overcoming challenges with the right mindset. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and sometimes the best course of action is to pivot. Challenges may require you to adapt your approach, change your perspective, or try a different method. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your goal. It means being open to adjusting your path in order to reach that goal. The right mindset sees challenges not as dead ends, but as opportunities to reevaluate and find new ways to succeed. It's also important to recognize that challenges often build character. They show you what you're truly made of. When things are easy, it's easy to feel confident. But when you're tested, that's when your true strength shines through. Overcoming adversity helps you build resilience, patience, and emotional intelligence. These qualities are invaluable in life and business, and they'll serve you far beyond the current challenge you're facing. The right mindset understands that every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, more capable, and more prepared for whatever lies ahead. Another essential part of the right mindset is accepting that failure is a part of the process. We often fear failure because we associate it with defeat, but failure is simply a stepping stone on the path to success. The key is how you respond to failure. The right mindset views failure not as the end, but as a valuable learning experience. It's through failure that you learn what doesn't work, so you can adjust your approach and keep moving forward. People who succeed don't avoid failure. They embrace it as part of the journey. Lastly, it's essential to practice self-compassion. When facing challenges, it's easy to be hard on yourself, to criticize yourself for not being good enough or fast enough. But the right mindset is kind to itself. Be patient with yourself as you navigate challenges. Give yourself credit for the effort you're putting in, and recognize the progress you're making. Even when things aren't going as planned, you're learning, you're growing, and you're becoming better equipped to handle future challenges. Number 7. Continuous growth and self-reflection. In a world that's constantly changing, the pursuit of personal and professional development should never stop. Success isn't a final destination. It's a lifelong journey. To continue growing, you must develop the habit of looking inward, understanding where you are, and recognizing where you want to go. Self-reflection is the mirror that helps you see your progress, identify your strengths and weaknesses, and make adjustments to move forward. Without growth, you stagnate. Without reflection, you miss the chance to learn from the experience. The first step in continuous growth is recognizing that you are never done. No matter how much you achieve, there's always room for improvement. People who have a growth mindset understand that every experience, success and failure, offers something to learn. The moment you think you've reached your peak is the moment your growth stops. The key to success is to always be seeking ways to grow, whether it's learning new skills, expanding your knowledge, or improving your character. The world is constantly evolving, and you must evolve with it if you want to stay ahead. Personal growth is not always about acquiring new skills or gaining more knowledge. Sometimes it's about becoming a better version of yourself. Growth often comes from challenging your own beliefs, confronting your fears, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's about recognizing that the person you are today is not the person you need to be tomorrow. Continuous growth is about embracing the process of becoming better, whether that's through education, self-discipline, or emotional development. One of the most valuable tools for continuous growth is self-reflection. Taking the time to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and experiences allows you to gain deeper insights into yourself. Self-reflection isn't just about looking back on your mistakes. It's about understanding your successes too. What went well? Why did it work? What can you repeat and build upon? Reflection helps you recognize patterns in your behavior and thinking that might either be helping or hindering your progress. It's through honest self-reflection that you gain clarity on your goals and purpose, and that clarity is what will guide you forward. Self-reflection also allows you to identify areas for improvement. No one is perfect, and acknowledging your imperfections is a sign of strength, not weakness. When you reflect on where you've fallen short, you gain valuable insights that can help you make better decisions in the future. This practice isn't about being self-critical in a negative way. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about looking at yourself with a sense of objectivity, recognizing areas that need attention, and taking proactive steps to address them. Consistency is key to both growth and self-reflection. Developing a habit of self-reflection doesn't happen overnight. It requires commitment and discipline. Start by setting aside time each day or week to reflect on your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn today? How did I handle challenges? What could I have done differently? When you make reflection a regular practice, it becomes easier to spot areas of improvement and take action to make changes. Over time, the habit of reflection will become second nature, and your ability to identify opportunities for growth will sharpen. Another important aspect of continuous growth is embracing feedback. Reflection is valuable on its own, but feedback from others can provide an external perspective that helps you see things you might have missed. A lot of people avoid feedback because it can be uncomfortable or difficult to hear, but that discomfort is where growth happens. Feedback gives you a mirror to see your blind spots and can accelerate your personal development. The more open you are to feedback, the more opportunities you'll have to improve. Take feedback not as criticism, but as an opportunity to learn. Whether it comes from a mentor, a peer, or even from setbacks you face, feedback can provide insights that move you toward your goals more efficiently. Self-reflection and growth also require you to set clear goals. Without goals, growth can feel aimless, and reflection can feel like a waste of time. Goals give you something concrete to measure and track. They provide a target that you can focus on and strive toward. But don't just set goals for the sake of setting them. Make sure your goals align with your values and your long-term vision. When you know what you want to achieve, you can reflect on your progress, adjust your strategies, and stay focused on what matters most. To experience real growth, you also need to get comfortable with discomfort. Growth doesn't happen when you're in your comfort zone. If everything is easy, you're not stretching yourself or learning anything new. To grow, you must push past your fears, doubts, and the barriers you've placed in your own mind. This doesn't mean you should put yourself in harmful or overwhelming situations, but it does mean that you should consistently challenge yourself. Take on tasks or projects that push you outside your usual routine. When you do this, you develop new skills, become more adaptable, and learn to handle difficult situations with greater ease. Growth also requires patience. Real, lasting change takes time. You won't always see immediate results from your efforts, but that doesn't mean you're not progressing. Trust in the process and have faith that every effort you put into growing is adding value to your life. Consistent, focused effort over time leads to exponential growth. Don't get discouraged if the results aren't visible right away. Keep showing up, keep learning, and keep reflecting. Lastly, it's essential to recognize that growth doesn't happen in isolation. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and push you to be your best self. Seek out mentors who can guide you, and build relationships with others who share your commitment to growth. The right community can help accelerate your learning, offer you new perspectives, and hold you accountable to your goals. By surrounding yourself with people who value growth and self-improvement, you create an environment where you can thrive. Number 8. Practical steps to cultivate the right attitude. Attitude doesn't happen by accident. It is shaped by the decisions you make every day, the habits you form, and the environment you choose to be in. The right attitude is an ongoing process that requires constant effort, awareness, and self-discipline. It's about adopting a mindset that will help you grow, face challenges head-on, and maintain a positive, proactive approach to life. While it may take time, the following practical steps will help you start cultivating the right attitude today. The foundation of any attitude is your thoughts. Everything starts in your mind. What you think determines how you feel and how you act. If your thoughts are negative, your attitude will reflect that negativity. If your thoughts are positive, your attitude will naturally be more optimistic and forward-thinking. The first step to cultivating the right attitude is to take control of your thoughts. Practice awareness, become aware of the thoughts you entertain, and be intentional about shifting them. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them. Ask yourself if they're true, helpful, or necessary. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace that thought with, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I'm capable of learning." The more you consciously replace negative thoughts with positive ones, the more natural it will become to think in a way that supports your growth and success. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your attitude. If you spend your time around negative people, your own attitude will likely reflect their negativity. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are positive, motivated, and supportive, your attitude will reflect those influences. It's essential to carefully choose the people you spend time with. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, challenge you, and encourage you to be your best. These people can be mentors, friends, or colleagues who inspire you to think and act positively. It's also important to consume positive media. Read books that inspire you, listen to podcasts that promote personal growth, and watch content that aligns with your values and goals. When you fill your life with positivity, it's much easier to maintain the right attitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to cultivate a positive attitude. It shifts your focus from what's lacking in your life to what you already have. A gratitude practice helps you see the abundance in your life, no matter how big or small. This shift in focus can have an immediate impact on your attitude. Take a few moments each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a conversation with a loved one, or an opportunity to learn something new. By intentionally focusing on gratitude, you'll begin to notice how much good is already in your life. This awareness naturally promotes a positive attitude, making it easier to face challenges and maintain optimism even in difficult times. A key part of cultivating the right attitude is taking responsibility for your actions and decisions. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or external factors for your struggles. But when you take ownership of your own life, you empower yourself to change your situation. Instead of saying, "This happened because of them," try saying, "I can handle this and make it work for me." Taking responsibility allows you to stay in control of your attitude. It means choosing to respond to life's challenges in a way that aligns with your values, rather than reacting emotionally. When you take responsibility, you stop playing the victim and start playing an active role in shaping your future. This shift in mindset is powerful because it gives you the power to create the life you want, regardless of external circumstances. When problems arise, your attitude is tested. It's easy to focus on the problem, to dwell on how hard things are or how unfair the situation is. But the right attitude focuses on solutions, not problems. Instead of complaining or feeling stuck, ask yourself, what can I do to move forward? Focus your energy on finding ways to overcome the obstacle, rather than letting the obstacle dictate your mood. Solution-focused thinking trains your mind to approach challenges with a constructive can-do attitude. When you focus on solutions, you become more resourceful and creative. You stop feeling overwhelmed by difficulties and start seeing opportunities to grow and improve. This shift in thinking will help you maintain a positive attitude, even when things don't go as planned. The right attitude is one of constant growth. If you believe that you already know everything you need to succeed, you close yourself off to new opportunities. A key part of cultivating the right attitude is developing a commitment to lifelong learning. This doesn't mean that you need to constantly be in school, but it does mean that you should always be looking for ways to expand your knowledge, improve your skills, and grow as a person. Read books, attend seminars, take courses, or simply talk to people who have different perspectives. Keep an open mind and be willing to learn from everyone around you. When you commit to learning, you develop a mindset of curiosity and openness, which helps you maintain a positive and forward-thinking attitude. Lifelong learning will also help you stay adaptable, which is crucial in a world that's constantly changing. The right attitude doesn't come from occasional effort. It comes from consistent practice. Every day, take intentional steps to maintain a positive mindset. It may be challenging at times, especially when life doesn't go as planned, but remember that consistency is key. The more consistent you are with cultivating the right attitude, the more natural it will become. Habits are powerful, and by consistently practicing the steps above, you will create a mindset that supports your success. Number 9. Stay motivated by helping others. Life can be tough, and there will be days when you feel like giving up, or when the weight of the world seems too heavy. But in those moments, one of the most powerful ways to reignite your passion, maintain a positive attitude, and keep moving forward is by helping others. When you focus on serving others, you shift the focus away from your own challenges and put your energy into making a positive difference in someone else's life. This simple act can reignite your motivation, inspire new ideas, and remind you of the impact you can make. It is easy to get caught up in your own struggles, but when you reach out to others, you realize that you have the power to make things better, not just for yourself, but for others too. Helping others creates a cycle of motivation. The more you help, the more you feel good about yourself, and the more your sense of purpose grows. It strengthens your attitude and your mindset, encouraging you to stay resilient in the face of difficulties. When you give of yourself, you receive so much in return. You'll begin to see that there is more to life than personal challenges, and you'll develop a sense of gratitude that deepens your drive to push forward. The key to helping others is to look for opportunities to serve, whether big or small. It could be as simple as offering a listening ear to a friend, helping someone with a task, or mentoring someone who could benefit from your knowledge. Sometimes even small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on another person's life, and yours as well. What's beautiful about helping others is that it also gives you a broader perspective. When you help someone else overcome a challenge, you gain new insights and ideas for your own journey. You begin to see possibilities where you might have previously seen obstacles. This expanded view gives you the confidence to push through your own difficulties with a new sense of hope and determination. Moreover, when you help others, you become part of a community. Being connected to others and contributing to their well-being enhances your sense of belonging. This connection fosters a sense of shared purpose, and you can draw motivation from the collective efforts of the people around you. Together, you build momentum that propels everyone forward, not just individually, but as a group. When you make helping others a priority, you are also making a priority of your own growth. You learn valuable lessons in empathy, patience, and resilience. By helping others navigate their challenges, you gain a deeper understanding of your own abilities. You realize that no matter how hard things may seem, you have the strength to persevere and find solutions. Another powerful aspect of helping others is that it helps you shift from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance. When you're focused on helping others, you begin to recognize that there's more than enough to go around. Whether it's time, knowledge, resources, or energy, there's always something you can give. By embracing this mindset, you free yourself from feelings of limitation and scarcity, opening the door to greater opportunities. When you're going through a rough patch, it's easy to feel isolated and discouraged. But the act of helping others reminds you that you're not alone, and it provides you with a sense of purpose. You're not only improving someone else's life, but you're also reinforcing the idea that your own life has value and meaning. Helping others gives you the courage to keep going when you feel like stopping, and it keeps you connected to something bigger than yourself. As you continue to help others, you'll find that it is not only the people you serve who benefit, but also yourself. The satisfaction that comes from making a difference in someone's life cannot be understated. It fills you with a sense of pride, accomplishment, and joy that motivates you to do even more. It becomes a habit that propels you forward, allowing you to navigate your own challenges with strength and positivity. When you help others, you also help yourself. Your sense of purpose grows, your attitude strengthens, and your ability to overcome difficulties is enhanced. Helping others fuels your passion, keeps you motivated, and encourages you to keep pursuing your goals. It's a way to create lasting impact, not only in the lives of others, but in your own life as well. Number 10. Commit to lifelong positivity. It's a continuous practice, a mindset that you cultivate and nurture throughout your life. Positivity isn't something you turn on and off depending on your mood or circumstances. It's a way of being, a choice you make every single day. The benefits of living with a positive mindset are profound, but the key to maintaining this attitude for a lifetime is in your commitment. To commit to lifelong positivity, You first need to recognize that it's not about ignoring life's challenges. It's about choosing how you respond to them. Life is full of ups and downs, good days and bad days. But maintaining a positive outlook means you focus on what you can control and approach each situation with a mindset that sees possibilities instead of obstacles. One of the first steps in committing to lifelong positivity is to adopt the belief that your attitude is your responsibility. You may not always have control over external events, but you always have control over how you choose to react. Every situation offers you the opportunity to either be negative or positive. When faced with difficulties, you can choose to see them as opportunities to grow, learn, and become stronger. The power of this choice is what keeps your attitude positive, no matter what life throws your way. Another essential aspect of committing to lifelong positivity is practicing gratitude. The more you focus on the things you are grateful for, the more you will see abundance in your life, and the more your outlook on life will shift toward positivity. Gratitude helps you put things into perspective. When you're grateful, it's hard to stay focused on what's wrong with your life. Instead, your attention naturally shifts to what's going right. Start by making gratitude a daily practice. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, big or small. It could be something simple like a good meal, a supportive friend, or a peaceful moment in your day. By regularly focusing on the positive, you train your mind to look for the good, which makes it easier to stay positive even in challenging times. Committing to lifelong positivity also requires self-awareness. You need to be conscious of the thoughts you entertain and the language you use, both with yourself and with others. The way you talk about your life, your challenges, and your goals has a significant impact on your mindset. If you constantly speak negatively about yourself or your situation, it becomes harder to maintain a positive outlook. Instead, practice using language that is empowering and optimistic. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. Reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. For example, instead of thinking, "This is too hard, I can't do it," think, "This is challenging, but I am capable of figuring it out." The more you practice this, the more natural it will become to maintain a positive, solution-focused mindset. Another powerful practice in committing to lifelong positivity is surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the media you consume, and the environments you engage with all have an impact on your attitude. When you surround yourself with negativity, it becomes harder to stay positive. But when you immerse yourself in positivity through uplifting people, inspiring books, podcasts, and activities, you reinforce your own positive mindset. Choose to spend time with people who uplift and support you, people who challenge you to be better and encourage you to keep going when things get tough. These people can help you stay motivated, inspired, and aligned with your commitment to positivity. Likewise, choose environments and activities that nurture a positive mindset. Whether it's spending time in nature, engaging in a hobby that brings you joy, or participating in a community that shares your values. In your commitment to lifelong positivity, it's also essential to cultivate resilience. Life won't always go according to plan, and you will face obstacles and setbacks along the way. But the key to staying positive in the face of adversity is your ability to bounce back. Resilience is about refusing to let challenges break you. Instead, you find the strength to rise again. Learn from the experience and continue moving forward with a positive outlook. To build resilience, focus on your inner strength. Recognize that challenges are a natural part of life and that they don't define you. They are simply opportunities to grow, to develop new skills, and to learn valuable lessons. Embrace the process of bouncing back from setbacks as part of your journey. And remember that each time you overcome a challenge, you become more resilient and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. Committing to lifelong positivity is not about perfection. It's about progress. There will be days when it's harder to stay positive. You will have moments of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion. But the key is to not give up. Every time you face a challenge with a positive mindset, you strengthen your ability to do it again. Positivity becomes a muscle that grows stronger the more you exercise it. Track your progress along the way. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge the growth you've experienced. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to making positivity a permanent part of your life. Over time, you will notice how much easier it becomes to maintain a positive attitude and how it begins to shape every aspect of your life. The beauty of committing to lifelong positivity is that it doesn't just benefit you, it also impacts those around you. Your positive energy, attitude, and outlook can inspire others to adopt the same mindset. When you commit to positivity, you become a source of light and encouragement for the people in your life. Your example can motivate them to stay positive too, creating a ripple effect that spreads through your relationships, your work, and your community.